Hi, I'm Kitty and I'm going to show you how to draw a pirate ship. So first up, what you need is an A4 size piece of paper, a pencil and a rubber. So to begin with, what I'm going to do is just going to draw a curved line down and across, kind of in about the middle of our page. Just like that. And then I'm going to take a line just ever so slightly angled up like that, and then curve it down like that. And then just here, I'm going to take another line, just a really small one, like that, and then another little line up, and then another line just on an angle, ever so slightly, like this one here, ever so slightly angled and back. And then I'm going to bring it down, slightly curving it. So come down and then back across. Again, similar angle to that top line. Like that, and then we're going to curve that line, this line down. Like that, and then we have our basic shape for the main part of the pirate ship. Let's go back and darken that up. There we go. And then just to almost anchor the ship to the paper, we're going to draw just a really random kind of wavy line like that, just to show the ocean that the ship is in. Yeah, and it just kind of grounds, anchors the picture to the page just by adding that in there. You can make the waves any size you want, like that. And then just up towards the top of our page, we're going to add a little circle. And from that circle we're going to come down with a line, again just on a very, very slight angle, like that, and then another one, again just on a slight angle as well, going the other way. That's our main mast there. And then just up from here, but not as high as that first circle that we did, we're going to draw another circle with a ever so slightly angled line down. And then again going the opposite way. And that's our second mast. And then just kind of bringing that line of sight across, and do another circle there. Bring a slightly angled line down, and then another one down like that. And that's our third mast. Then I'm just going to take a line out the front of the ship, and then another one. Again, it's ever so slightly angled, and then a little circle on the end like that. And then we're just going to go now start putting in a bit more detail on our pirate ship. So first up, I'm just going to draw a slightly curved line like that, and then just a little bit of a wave out the bottom, and again at the top, just a bit of a wave there like that, and draw a line down. That's going to be the pirate flag, and then just going to draw a line across and bring it under and draw it back across there like that. So you got a little bit of a, almost like a rounded, really long rounded rectangle there. And again, just underneath, just make it slightly shorter this time and do the same. And then we're going to bring a line down and another line down, line down, another line down. Just again, ever so slightly angled like that. That'll be the crow's nest up there for the lookout. And then for the sails, do a line across like that. Then another line down here. Then another line like that. And another line down there like that. And what I'm going to do is just rub that one out where it's gone a bit wonky. And that one as well. And just fix those up slightly so it's more like that. And that one kind of comes more down like that. Then at the end of these sails, I'm going to curve the line in like that. And again on this side, curve it in. Again here, just going to curve it like that, and then curve it again. Like that. Just fix up those lines. I'm just going to add like little half circles out the side there to show the sails are tied to the mast with poles, just like that. Just gives it a little bit more detail. And then on this front one, I'm just going to do a little curved line again with a bit of a wave out, and again down here, and then we just put a little bit of a triangle in the end. There's another flag, and again back here, curved line, a little bit of a wave out, and again down there with a triangle out of that piece. Then from there, I'm going to take another curved line down and around to make another sail and join it to this mast. And then we're going to bring it down and curve it again and bring it down so it ties to that front one there like that. And again, Just bring a curved line down to tie to that front mast, like that. Then for these back sails, so just draw a line across, and then another line like that, another line just underneath it, and then another one like that there, so it'll be going behind that piece of the ship. And again, I've just gone a little bit angled there. Just going to straighten that up a bit, and then take the curved line in, curved line in, curved line in, again another curved line like that, and just fix up that mast. And then again here we're just going to draw a little half circle, a little half circle there and there, like that. Again here, just to show where it's tied to the poles and stuff into the mast. Then we're going to add a bit more detail to the ship, so we're going to add a little bit of a railing around the ship. So draw a line up like that, and a line up like that, and then draw another line next to them. And again here, to line up like that. And then we're going to take a line down, back up, just curve it at the ends like that for the railing, and then here again just take it up and curve it back around like that. Then we're doing it at the front as well, so again just two little lines there and there, and then we're just going to take that line up and around just to show that railing at the front of the ship like that. And there's just one more down here, so we just take a line right across like that. And again across the bottom like that. Just use my rubber to rub out that little bit there. I'm just going to get my rubber too and just rub out the bits where I don't need the lines anymore. So on the sails, don't need to see, we won't see the mast through them. So let's rub that bit out in that line there. Like that, and then this one. And on this one, oops, that was just my book falling over. And then just across here as well. Oops. So I'll just go and just draw back in those lines that I didn't want to get rubbed out. I'm just going to go back in and add some more detailing to this railing. So we just go along and just add some more like little posts along there. And along here. Like that, and then up here as well. Like that. And then for more detailing, what we can do is add some circles for the holes where the cannons would come out. So again, circle. Just like put 4 of them along here. And then we'll just do another little circle on the inside, just to show where that edge. Like that, and then again here. Like that. And then for some more detailing, we do the windows on the pirate ship. This would be like the part of the cabin where the pirates sleep. Just draw like a window, like arch type shape. One there and one down here. And again, just into a little bit of a smaller one on the inside. And then another one just like that. And then just a window frame by doing 2 lines. And then 2 lines across. Like that. Then just add another little bit of framing there. We just draw a line just under that, the main kind of deck line on the ship. So come along like that, and down, then back across, and then down, and just run it all the way along here. It just gives it another bit, a little bit of detail. Again, just adding more detail to your picture makes it look, I think, a little bit cooler too. And then up like that. Cool. Now we're just going to draw, you know, like the wood that the ship's made with. And again, this is just adding more detail to our drawing. And what I'm doing is I'm just drawing lines, like horizontal lines across, like that. And just do them all the way down. Make them quite random sizes as well, and that just kind of adds to the roughness of a pirate ship. Let's go back up here and do this bit. So I don't take them through the windows and stuff, I just go around the windows. And come back down here and do some more. As you can see, it just gives it a nice texture and just a bit more detail. Like that. And now for the skull and crossbones on the flag. So just draw almost like a half circle down into a bit of a square there for the skull. And then a little line like that, two little lines with one joining them at the bottom. And then just two little half circles at the top like that. Again here, two little half circles, a line, and then like that. Two little half circles and a line. Some lines. And then I just draw a couple of dots there for the mouth and the eyes. Like that. I'm just going to add just a wee bit of shading and stuff to the pirate ship. So first up, we'll look at the bottom of the pirate ship and just do a really gentle shade. It's kind of giving it a bit of a rounded feeling. It's like the bottom of the boat, and it comes up out of the water and rounds up into the deck. Again, what I do here is just press softly first just to get the shade going, and you can kind of control as to how much pressure you put on the gradient. Like, so we want this to be a bit darker down towards the water, and then come up to be a bit lighter as it starts to get up towards the top of the ship. And I'll just do a bit more around this front part. So I'll just take it up like that. Again, I'm just pressing lighter now with my pencil. And just getting a little bit more pressure as I come towards the edge of that boat, the ship, like that. Let's make that line a bit darker too. And I'll come back and finish along here. So, and just pressing lightly. And just make it a bit darker as it gets down towards the water. Like that. With the holes where the cannons come out, I just make them, just shade them in, and then just make it a little bit darker down bottom side, so it looks like you're seeing into the ship. It's all dark down there. Again, just shading them in and then just making it a little bit darker down there, just to give a bit of a gradient to it. And then again, we're just going to darken it a little bit around, just under these rings as well, just to make them stand out a bit from the wooden part of the ship. Just gently shade that as well, just the bottom part of the circle, the ring. Just gently and softly. And then with these as well, just darken them in there like that. Just give that out a bit, just a really light shade. Just like that. And then again, you just want to bring a bit darker underneath just to make them look like they're standing out a bit from the wood itself, like that. And then with the mast, just going to add a little bit of shading down one side, just underneath like that. Again here, just underneath, a little bit of shading down one side. A little bit of shading just under that circle, just down that side as well of that mast. And again here, a little bit of shading underneath that circle, down that side of the mast, in there as well, just down here like that. And then with this one, again, just a little bit of shading there, so it looks like a bit of a highlight where we haven't shaded. And then just down, lightly down the side of the mast like that. Just like that. And then again on this side, around under the circle, and then just down under this part, a little bit of a light shade, like that. And then for the sails, we're just going to do it really gently, just really softly, just under this bit, the bottom bit like that. Just make it a little bit darker down there, but we just want to keep it really soft. So hardly any pressure at all. And just a little bit more pressure down the bottom. It's just to make it look rounded. So you see how it's kind of starting to look a lot more round, just with that slight gradient on it. And then for the big ones as well, again I'm just pressing, like I'm hardly even pressing at all with my pencil. I'm basically just guiding the pencil across the page, and then just putting a little bit of pressure on now as we get down the bottom. Just like that. Then again on this one, really softly. And then putting just a bit more pressure on. I'm going to get down to the bottom of the sail. Just like that, and it just gives that gradual roundness, that just really basic roundness to it. And then for this front sail as well, again, really softly. And then we're just kind of going up more on that angle as well, because it's kind of more of an angled sail. And then again, just getting a little bit darker as you come to the bottom there. Like that. And then for these flags, again, just going to do a little bit of a gentle shade in there and there. Like that, just to make it look like they're a little bit rounded. And then again here. And again on here. Like that. And then for this part, I'm just going to colour it in black. Like, well, as black as my pencil will let me colour. Just put a bit of pressure on there, and that just gives us our finishing touch, our pirate flag. Like that. So there you have it, a pirate ship. Hope you enjoyed doing that. See you later.